lose. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the Flip Mode Squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip Mode is the squid dog. Busta Rhymes break it down like this. Yo.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
You with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New Orleans Saints. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go here in New Orleans. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato. Here we go.
They'll run is the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one complete to Washington. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw. What I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route run. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Lisa 24. Done. This one's hot.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8. And sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, Lions.
to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Easy. Think right.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. He'll find his tight end. It's Spain. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Jacksonville.
Rip, 23.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Basil. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. Ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when the ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, one of the Dodgers of both, as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown Jaguar. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready?
On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Black shot. Ready. 52 blue. Hey, red. Black ultra. Ready.
Back to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 6. Once again, it's Miller. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll go right and find his running back. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Hut.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up in second down.
It's now second and 10.
Ready. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. That's to his tight end, Juwan Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
A run up the middle with Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9.
Here we go. 60 red.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
On the ready. Steal. Black. Come on. Set. Back.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Thrust to his right. He's going to run it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Second and 6.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go. And he's not the type of quarterback that wants to play off script. He wants to operate within the rhythm and the timing of the offense. But with them flooding the back end, he ultimately has no choice but just take what he can on the ground. And now they find themselves staring at a fourth down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, run! Turn! This is hot!
On first down, Watts. Open man, his tight end Strange. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 37 yards.
37 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Rip, 23! Hey, Soko, hot!
They put Strange in motion. There's a give running left, and here comes Tootin. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Alante Taylor is there for the stop. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Lion. Soka, hot.
To throw is Lawrence. This is caught at the 2. And he is out of bounds. That's his 3rd hit to this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up in the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. Whoa! And he's going to have this one up near the 28. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Miller. And he gets around one man, but not much room after that. Only a couple there. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Go, Pete. 45, White. Fight, back.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. They face 2nd down and 7.
Come on, set. Hut.
Here's a handoff to Miller. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 45-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They run out of the gun with Miller. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready. Watch out. Plus 40. Hut.
They'll run straight ahead with Miller. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
A run out of the gun. It's Miller. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
1st and 10.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On 3rd down, they go with Miller. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the 1st half, 1st one of the 2nd half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
They put Strange in motion. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Me and all the rose in a stolen ride like when they outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout you would not vibe, take a fool like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking a prize.
Blaster, six. Come on, set, huh?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Miller. We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. That's on the former first-round pick, Cesar Ruiz.
Black shot. Set. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. A pass taken in by Miller.
The pass. Complete to Cameron Miller. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. Ready. 45. Set.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. That'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Here we go. Set. Seal. Black 50. Green. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 27.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the 100. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Here. Hut, hut.
A run here with Miller. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. Kendrick Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Saints go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one caught left side. That screen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 20. First down, Jacksonville.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, getting the ball, picking the first down. Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of 16.
Good pick up of 16 on that screenplay, and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Easy, route. Hey, Jim, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Forced to his right, And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to get melted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko, hot. Hurry left. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is caught. And he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars make the lead 4. It is 17-13.
Saints 13.
Little now following the touchdown, down to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up there, I end up. Okay, ready?
Let's go now. Ready?
We'll start the drive with Miller. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Set, hut. Blaster. Hut, hut.
He'll step up and run this.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third and 6.
Set, hut.
He'll swing this out to Miller. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now a give on the ground. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. Saints go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They put Strange in motion. A first down throw for Lawrence. Here's a short one. He's got Strange. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Lawrence. That is caught by Washington. He should have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That'll be complete to Chilton. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And is brought down after a gain of a couple.
Ryan Brucey on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
24.
Lawrence. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Brenton straight. Touchdown Jaguars. His 4th TD grab of the season. And he missed it. It's no good. Wow, that could be costly because it is just a field goal difference. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 22 meters.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Miller into the secondary at the 45. 20. 15. And he will go all the way. Kendra Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Lawrence now on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
11. Hey, Lion. Turn, it's a hot.
Throwing is Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, break.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Drill, 52. Ready, blue, check. Set.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back in line of scrimmage. That's it.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player. Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Ryan.
This drive begins with a run by Chilton. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Caught over the middle by Thomas. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Second and 10.
Take right open. On red.
Now here's Lawrence. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Easy, route. This way.
Here's Lawrence. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Hut.
Drive will start on the ground. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
Second down, they need 7.
At their 48-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and the pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready. Hut.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Son, here we go.
Now Lawrence. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here comes 2nd down.
Loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
To throw is Lawrence. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Saker.
So you find yourself in the 2-minute offense. You understand you're losing. There's a sense of urgency. There's a pace and a rhythm to your offense, but you can't be reckless. Don't want to turn the ball over. Give yourself as many downs as possible to bring your team back, and really nice job by the defense. They may have very well just sealed that win.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season.